Hello and welcome to this short video post where I want to bring you on a journey into the AI world, Power Platform, and of course a bit chess. And the underlying problem is, of course, I always lose chess matches against my son, and that's really embarrassing. And now I'm searching for something that is free, does not cost anything, and that works with the Power Platform. So I had a look around and had collected some ideas, and the first thing that I found was this one. Power Apps project, Power Apps for Kids, where you can create a chessboard, play, and so on. The difficulty is here, you can basically play whatever you want. There are no rules, and it allows you to cheat in any kind of way. So that's not an option for me. Then I continued my search and I found this thing here. It's called chessvision.ai. It's an artificial intelligence model. It's an app that allows you to take screenshots of a chess match and then, kind of get suggestions what to do and how to move next. But the point is, this does not integrate with Power Apps, and it's only supported in Chrome browsers or on some kind of Samsung or Apple devices, so that was not an option for me to use this. Next thing I tried is this one, chess.com. It's a nice website where you can really learn and improve your chess skills, and I thought, hey, let's use an iframe and maybe put this in the Power App, but that's blocked. It's not as easy as that, also because there's a subscription model, so you have to become a member and they don't allow access to everyone. So after this kind of experience, I was frustrated, let's say like that. But then I came up with an idea because I found something else, and that's what I want to show you next. So I found something that allows me to integrate a chessboard into a Power App. So what you see here in the middle is an iframe, and I will share you the chess website and the links how you can implement that. And here you can really play against the computer. At the beginning against the computer, later you can play against your classmate or teammate or whatever. So you can really just play here, do something, and then you can see how the computer reacts. Now, I thought, okay, now we have AI, and with AI I can just make a picture of all of that. I make a picture and then I get suggestions. And what I used was this GitHub project that takes a screenshot. And let me show that to you. So I just press this button, which triggers this functionality. And at the end of the day, it just sends me an email that I could basically use as a trigger for another flow that uses our large language models and then gives me some hints. But you will see the picture does not include the chessboard. So that's not working. Then I thought, okay, let's try something else. Maybe the format was wrong. Let's try the same functionality, but this time use a PDF document. So let's wait until the email arrives and then you will see how it looks like. So I have now a PDF and I was hoping, hey, I can see something, but you see nothing. So this is also not a good workaround or solution that could help me. Third thing that I tried is the print function. The print functionality, the out-of-the-box functionality. But if you do that, well, you have to save it as a PDF, download it, and then put it somewhere else, and then get suggestions. Well, that's something that is really slow and cumbersome and requires many clicks. So I thought, okay, let's try something else using Power Automate Flows. And that's what I'm using here with this button. And what this button does, it will take a while. What this button does, it starts a desktop flow. The desktop flow will take a screenshot of my chessboard, upload it to a SharePoint drive, and then from there I grab the file, put it into our large language models, and from there I use then our AI prompts to see what is a possible next best move. So let's wait here first until the process is finished, and then we can hopefully see a suggestion what we can possibly do in this kind of situation. It's not probably not the best opening for a chess match, but anyway, let's see. what our out-of-the-box tool suggests. Also, here I have some functionalities where you can get some hints. So if you are white, the computer would suggest maybe something. If the situation is too tricky, then it does not give a hint. So in this case, you should move the bishop to this. This would be the suggestion of the chess computer, so to say. Now let's wait until we get feedback from our own flow, and you see it takes a while to analyze the whole thing. And then let's see what it says. And yeah, after this is finished, we will have a quick look at the flow. So it basically says I have a timestamp here so that you can see that this is not cheated or something. It says, okay, it analyzes the whole thing and then it gives a recommendation. And the recommendation is move the knight from g1 to f3. So g1 to f3. Well, that would be an option. Then you can take this one. What I found after a while is that it suggests sometimes some illegal moves, because it sometimes mixes the bishop with the pawn and so on. So sometimes it kind of worked. It gave some ideas and suggestions, but sometimes they were not really the good ones, and not in line with what the chess computer suggested. So I tried something different, and that's in my special training area here. So let's start again. I'm opening, and let's just make some funny moves, and then see what the computer is doing, so that we have a kind of different position. So I'm moving this here, and after the black was moving, now let's make the same. Now I take it again, the same similar flow that takes a picture of my chessboard, but this time I'm trying to get a notation, because every chessboard can be replicated or identified by a special so-called Venn code. This is a notation, and you will see it in a minute. After it's analyzed, it will give you an idea. Well, on A8 we have a rock, and then maybe on E1 we have the king, on D1 we have the white queen, and so on and so forth. And it has a special notation that gives you this in a kind of string, and this string can then be used in a second step to get recommendations. And the recommendations behind that is a second flow. But now let's first have a look at that. So you see here, the small letters, they represent black. The large letters, they represent white. So you see, it starts with rock, then knight, bishop, queen, king, bishop. One means, this one here means one is empty, and then you have rock. And you see that the identification was not correct. So you see here, the knight is not there anymore, it's there. So there are also tools that allow you to double check that. Let me try to open it. So if we paste it into this, you see the situation that was extracted, and that's wrong. That's just not correct what was identified, because maybe they look too similar or too close to each other. And if you ask for a recommendation, start another flow, it says invalid board or something does not work, because this notation is not correct. So also this one did not really help. So at the end, so if we go back home, at the end, well, I would say large language models, at least the ones that we have out of the box available, they are not great tools for playing chess and giving chess tips. Well, they are general models. They are not specially trained on chess games, and not with the icons that I use here. But even though I did not really improve my chess skills, I learned a lot about chess. And if you want to replicate something similar, you can use these websites and the PCFs that I used. And as usual, if you have questions, ping me, send me an email, put a comment on my blog, and maybe let's see and try again in half year how these large language models improved. And maybe then I have a chance winning a match against my son. But till then, thanks for watching and listening. And then till next time.